There is no gift a parent can give his child that is better than good manner. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Hope you are good and great. I am your host Falak Noor. Yes, today we are going to talk on parenting. Do you ever wonder how you become who you are today? People's lives are made up of the habits they pick up on a daily basis. The most important teachers we will ever have are our parents. They teach us how to tie our shoes, deal with difficult situations, eat and behave, and they even teach us things when they aren't trying to. It's the natural cycle of life that their behaviors become our habit. From infancy through adulthood, parenting or child raising encourages and supports a child's physical, emotional, social, and intellectual growth. Parenting encompasses the complexities of raising a kid and is not limited to biological relationships. The child's biological parent, either the father or mother, or both, is the most common caregiver in parenting. A surrogate could be an older sibling, a step parent, a great parent, a legal guardian, aunt, uncle, or other family members, or a close friend. Governments and society may also have an impact on children's upbringing. Orphaned or abandoned children are frequently cared for by non parents or non blood relatives. Others may be adopted, placed in a foster homes. Raising kids is the one of the toughest and most fulfilling job in the world, and the one for which you might feel the least prepared. Here are 9 rearing tips that can help you feel more fulfilled as a parent. Number 1. Increasing your child's self-confidence. When children experience themselves via their parents' eye, they begin to establish a sense of self. Your children pick up on your tone of voice, body language, and face expressions. More than anything else, your words and action as a parent have an impact on their self-esteem growth. Praise accomplishments, no matter how minor, and let children to do things on their own will make them feel powerful and strong. Belittling remarks on unfair comparison on one youngster to another, on the other hand, will make children feel worthless. Number 2. Catch children behaving well. Have you ever considered how many times you react badly to your children in a single day? It's possible that you will find yourself criticizing significantly more than complimenting. How would you react if your supervisor gave you so much negative advice, even if it was well intentioned? Catching kids doing something good is more effective. For example, you made your bed without being asked. Oh, that's fantastic. Or, I was watching you play with your sister and I noticed how patient you were. Over time, these words will do more to encourage good behavior than continuous reprimands. Number 3. Set limits for yourself and keep to them. Discipline. Discipline is necessary in every household. Discipline is meant to help youngsters choose acceptable behaviors and develop self-control. May push against the boundaries you set for them, but they need them to grow into responsible adults. Establishing house rules assists children in understanding and developing self-control. No TV until homework is completed, and no hitting, name calling, or nasty teasing are permitted. You might want to build a system that starts with a single warning and then escalates to a timeout or the loss of privileges. A typical blunder made by parents is failing to follow through on the consequences. You can't punish children for speaking up one day and then ignore them the next. Consistency teaches what you want to learn. Number 4. Invest in your children. Parents and children often find it difficult to get together for a family meal, let alone spend meaningful time together. However, nothing is likely to appeal to children more. Get up 10 minutes earlier in the morning to have breakfast with your child or leave the dishes in the sink after supper and go for a walk. Children who do not receive the attention they desire from their parents Scheduling time with their children is rewarding for many parents. Each week, set aside a special night for your family to spend time together and let your children help you pick how to spend it. Look for alternative ways to interact with your child, such as leaving a letter or something special in his or her lunchbox. Number 5. Be a good role model for others. By seeing their parents, young children can learn a lot about how to act. The younger they are, the more they will pick up on your cues. Consider this before you lash out or lose your cool in front of your child. Is this how you want your child to act when he or she is angry? Be mindful that your children are continuously watching you. Children who hit usually have a role model according to studies. Respect, friendness, honesty, kindness, and tolerance are all traits you want to install in your children. Demonstrate selflessness. Do things for others without expecting anything in return. Thank you and provide praise. Above all, treat your children as you would want others to treat you. Number 6. Know your own needs and limitations as a parent. Recognize that you are a parent with flaws. You have both talents and weaknesses as a family leader. Recognize your own strengths. I am a dedicated and valued. Make a commitment to improving your weaknesses. I need to be more disciplined. Make goals for yourself and your spouse and your children that are reasonable. You don't have to be an expert on everything. Be kind with yourself. Number 7. Make communication a top priority. You can't expect your kids to do everything just because you expect them to as a parent. So, put it out there. They, like adults, want to deserve to know why things are the way they are. Children will begin to doubt our beliefs and reason if we do not take the effort to explain them to them. Children can understand and learn in a non-judgmental manner when adults reason with them. Number 8. Be willing to change your parenting style if necessary. If you frequently feel betrayed by your child's action, you may have unreasonable expectations. Parents who are concerned about shoulds, for example, my child should be potty trained by now, may find it beneficial to do some research or speak with other parents or child development specialists. As your child grows older, you will need to adjust your parenting style. It's likely that what worked now with your child will no longer work in a. Number 9. Demonstrate your love is unconditional. As a parent, you have the job of correcting and guiding your children. However, the manner in which you offer corrective feedback has a significant impact on how a child reacts to it. When facing your child, avoiding criticizing, condemning, or finding fault with them, since this will damage their self-esteem and lead to resentment. Instead, even when scolding your children, attempt to nourish and encourage them. Assure them of your affection, even if you hope and expect more the next time. Parenting is very important. Effective parenting plays a vital role in whether a child becomes a productive member of society or not. When children receive the proper love and support, it helps a child develop properly and helps them to have the right mindset about life and its challenges. Proper parenting lets the child know what to expect out of life and how to deal with them as well. No parent should want their child to have a look to anyone else other than for guidance and support. Parenting style does not always have to be strict. As long as the parent is consistent with the rules given, I believe children will follow them more with any problem. When parents try to be demanding, that is when the child simply rebels and ends shaming disruptive behavior. Giving the child some time of trust. Allow the child to become more responsible and to be more mature. Allowing the child autonomy is important as well. It is vitally important that the parent is active, not only their child's dating life, but it is important that the parent can talk to their child about anything. If the parent is consistent with giving the child instruction and advice, then the child will potentially go to the parent first for assistance and guidance. Age does not matter. Parenting should always be a part of parents' agenda. Good communication, regulating the use of rules constantly, and support is what a child needs on a regular basis. So, if you like my video, then press the like button and do comment. Allah Hafiz.